Suara Gracia FM, The Sound of Life. Happy New Year 2026 everyone. Yay. Okay, good evening keluarga Gracia. Meet me again with Audrey in English Time program, which is it's already a new year. Yeah. On Monday 5th of January 2026. Yeah. Okay, now let's say hi first to Miss Dita. Hi Miss Dita.
Hi Miss Audrey, it's good to enter 2026.
Yeah, wow.
And it's already the 5th day today.
Yeah.
Gak kerasa ya, tahu udah hari kelima aja ya.
Iya.
Cepat sekali.
Dan tahu sudah 2026 saja.
Iya. So I spent the days in Cirebon, Miss Audrey. We had a barbecue with my daughters and my husband at home.
Yeah.
Just being at home is already wonderful for us.
Yeah, because you gather the 5 of you finally
Yeah,
together.
finally. So it is like we said last week that rest is not a guilty ya.
Yeah.
Kita memang benar-benar istirahat and it is not about laziness. It is
Yeah.
about taking rest from all the things. Because karena tahun baru ini pasti sudah banyak hal-hal baru lagi yang harus dilalui gitu ya. Jadi memang benar-benar istirahat lah kemarin itu.
Yeah.
Setelah tahun baru. Gitu. So not much to do. So not much to tell.
That's because it was our holiday.
Yeah, holiday.
So it's like a rest time, which is we need that.
We need that. So, but one thing, Miss Audrey, I finished the books that I read. I started reading on
Thank God.
in the beginning of last year. Akhirnya selesai juga 2 buku ya, karena kadang-kadang kan bosan baca satu buku, pindah ke buku yang berikutnya.
Yeah.
But I limited to that 2 books ya. Susah banget cari waktu untuk baca. Pada akhirnya selesai juga 2 buku. Jadi nanti mau mulai lagi baca buku yang lain lagi gitu.
2 books for 1 year ya.
1 year, this year only 2 books.
Si keluarga Gracia, it's okay actually.
Yeah.
Jadi walaupun kita mungkin baca buku lama banget, but it's okay.
Yeah.
There is no burden,
No pressure also.
No pressure ya.
Yeah.
Jadi kadang-kadang kita boleh sih melakukan sesuatu, misalkan memang ada target kadang-kadang ya. Terutama kalau di pekerjaan memang mau nggak mau harus gitu. Tapi kalau untuk me time-nya kita itu yang aduh udah deh nggak usah target-targetan. Ya, kadang we just need to slow the time.
That's
actually.
right.
Yeah.
Slow down. So beneran liburan kemarin itu selonjoran Miss Audrey sambil baca.
Nah, kapan lagi Miss Wita kayak gitu?
Kapan lagi gitu ya, dan nggak ada yang boleh marah gitu.
Nah
kan.
itu.
Kalau hari-hari biasa kan karena pekerjaan menuntut kita hadir di pekerjaan itu, nggak bisa kayak gitu. Paling cuma bisa 5 menit gitu. Nah, kemarin itu setengah jam, kadang-kadang 1 jam gitu ya. Kayaknya kok enak banget ya. Ternyata liburan itu ternyata enak gitu.
Iya, betul. Makanya kalau udah begitu jadi Miss Dwita tahu apa yang aku selalu lakukan di weekend.
Iya, memang rest is not about laziness ya.
Iya, tapi ya memang itu dibutuhkan gitu.
But in that middle of resting, Miss Audrey, I opened my store only for 2 days.
Wow.
Because there was one community really wanted to spend the holiday there.
They didn't know that it was holiday.
So and it was on Monday and Tuesday before the New Year. Before the New Year. So that's okay. That's okay because we only spend around 2 hours each day.
It's the community from Cirebon or outside
from
Wow.
Cirebon. And they just knew that there is my store. Padahal mereka udah sering lewat gitu ya, udah nggak apa-apa. Terus we spend for the elementary school students, grade 1 and grade 2. So the first day they spend their time for cooking, and then the second day they spend their time for making the origami craft. So it means not only doing the origami, but how to put the origami into the craft. So that is that. So they were very happy because it was their first time coming to my place and doing such things.
See, Keluarga Gracia, it's so special. Open just for that that special community. So, wow.
Karena mereka liburnya hanya 1 minggu.
Gitu
ya, hanya satu between Christmas and New Year. That's it. And January the 2nd mereka sudah ngajar, udah masuk sekolah gitu. Jadinya gimana?
Jadi nggak ada waktu lagi.
Mau dibikin setelah New Year ya udah sekolah. Ini kan judulnya kan kolaborasi menghabiskan waktu liburan, mengisi waktu liburan gitu.
Okay, that kind of program ya.
Yeah, that is that.
Wow. Okay, Keluarga Gracia, that's a little bit conversation about between New Year, yeah? Okay, but before we continue, let's hear some songs and we'll be right back. Okay, Keluarga Gracia, back again with us in English Time program. Please, Miss Wita.
Okay, so the title tonight is January is Not a Race, Starting the Year Gently. Yeah. Okay, good evening, everyone. It's January the 5th, and I wonder how this new year is landing for you right now.
That's such a good way to put it. Landing, because for some people it lands softly and for others it arrives with weight.
Yes, sometimes January doesn't feel like a fresh page. It feels more like turning the page and realizing you are still carrying the previous chapter with you.
And that can be confusing because the world around us celebrates newness while inside we might still be tired
or unsure or quietly overwhelmed.
So tonight, we are not here to tell anyone what they should be feeling.
We are just here to sit with you wherever you are emotionally right now.
To slow things down.
And to gently remind ourselves that January doesn't demand anything from us.
January has a certain energy, doesn't it? Almost like an expectation hanging in the air.
Yes. Even without anyone saying it directly, you can feel it. The pressure to be different, better, more focused.
It's like the calendar changes and suddenly we are supposed to know where we are going.
And if we don't, we quietly blame ourselves.
But when you really think about it, why would clarity arrive exactly on January 1st?
Life doesn't work that way. Healing doesn't work that way. Understanding ourselves doesn't work that way.
Some people are still recovering from a hard year.
Some are grieving things they never got to say goodbye to.
And some are just trying to find their rhythm again.
All of that belongs here, even in January.
Yeah, especially in January.
There's a sentence I keep coming back to lately. January is not a race.
I love that because so much of life feels like racing already.
Yes, racing against time, against expectations, against other people's timelines.
And January amplifies that with goal lists, productivity talk, and comparisons.
But moving slowly doesn't mean you are behind.
It might mean you are being honest about where you are.
And that honesty matters. Because pretending to be ready when you are not only creates exhaustion.
Starting gently is not weakness, it's awareness. It's choosing to listen instead of forcing.
I want to talk about something that often goes unnoticed, the emotional quiet after the holidays.
Yes, when everything suddenly slows down.
The gatherings end, the messages decrease, and the days feel different.
That quiet can feel peaceful, but it can also feel unsettling.
Because silence gives space for thoughts.
Questions we didn't have time to hear before.
What am I doing with my life? Am I here? Am I where I thought I'd be by now?
Those questions can feel heavy, especially in the early days of the year.
But they don't mean something is wrong. They mean you are reflecting. And reflection takes time. It doesn't rush.
Maybe this is a good moment to talk about how we approach the new year.
Yes, instead of asking, what do I want to achieve? We can ask something gentler. What do I want more of?
More calm, more courage, more honesty, more rest, more connection.
These aren't things you can measure, but they shape how your days feel and they give direction without pressure.
You don't need 10 resolutions. Sometimes one feeling is enough.
January can be surprisingly harsh when it comes to self-talk.
Yes, that inner voice becomes very demanding.
Like, you should be more disciplined. You should be doing better by now.
But we would never speak like that to someone we care about.
So, why do we accept it from ourselves?
Being kind to yourself doesn't mean you stop growing. It means you grow without hurting yourself in the process.
Kindness creates space for real change. Pressure only creates fear.
If someone listening right now feels lost, what would you say to them?
I would say, you don't need to rush to be found.
That's beautiful.
Sometimes being lost is part of understanding what matters.
And sometimes the most meaningful progress is invisible.
Resting, letting go, listening inward.
Those things count.
As we come to the end of tonight's conversation, we hope this hour has felt like a pause.
It is a reminder that you don't have to have everything figured out.
The year has started, but you are allowed to start gently, at your own pace, with kindness toward yourself.
So tonight or tomorrow or sometimes this week, maybe ask yourself,
what do I want more of right now?
And let that answer be enough.
So thank you for being here with us, Suara Gracia listeners.
Take good care of yourself.
Okay, we will meet you again right here.
Okay, Keluarga Gracia, that's our conversation about how to starting the year gently.
Yeah, so January is not a race.
Yeah, it's still January.
And it's already the January the 5th.
Yeah.
Rada tanggal 5 Januari. Oh, Miss Audrey, I remember it's the birthday of my friend. So let's congratulate.
Okay.
Happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday.
my coach, Lutfi. Happy 24th. Okay.
Okay, Keluarga Gracia. Before we continue, let's hear some songs and we'll be right back. Back again with us in English Time program. After we talk about the how to start the year gently, now we will talk about daily conversation. Okay, please, Miss Dwita.
Okay, we are going to talk about reflective questions and gentle emotional language. So part 1 is about reflective questions. Questions that invite thought, not pressure. So these are very common in radio, podcasts, and real conversations. Jadi kalau kita pengen orang bicara, misalnya kita bisa pakai ini nih, reflective questions.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so for example, number 1. How does January feel for you right now? So it uses feel instead of think. Kita pakai kata feel bukan think ya. So it will be more emotional, less demanding. So the skill is asking open-ended question. For example, how does today feel for you?
Okay. Number 2, the question, what do you want more of this year? Okay, this is focuses on values, not achievements. Skill means using one more of. Okay, for skill, using one more of. A very natural English phrase. The answer, I want more calm this year.
And then number 3, the question, what would it look like to start gently? So it uses imagination instead of instruction. The skill using what would it look like, that is to soften ideas. For example, what would it look like to rest this weekend?
Okay, number 4, the question is, what are you carrying from last year? This uses metaphor carrying to talk about emotions. The skill is talking about the past without being dramatic. The answer is, I'm still carrying some worries from last year.
Yeah. And then number 5, the question, what do you need less of right now? It is a gentle contrast with more or less. The skill, reflective comparison. So you can answer, I need less pressure right now. Okay, and then part B, gentle emotional language, that is expressing feelings calmly and naturally. Miss Audrey, number 1.
Okay, number 1, heavy. It means emotionally difficult, not light. For example, the start of the year feels a bit heavy.
Okay. Number 2, quiet or emotional use, that is calm, still, or emotionally subdued. For example, January feels quiet after the holidays.
Okay, number 3, overwhelmed. It means too much to handle emotionally or mentally. For example, I feel overwhelmed by expectations.
Number 4, uncertain, not sure yet or unclear. I am uncertain about what this year will bring.
Okay, number 5, tired or emotional tiredness. It means not just physical, mentally or emotionally drained. For example, I'm tired even though the year just started.
Okay.
Okay.
So how this helps English learners? These questions and words are natural, spoken English friendly, emotionally safe. They help learners speak without sounding aggressive or dramatic, express feelings with nuance, and sound calm, thoughtful, and fluent. So practice idea. Okay, so listeners, Keluarga Gracia, choose one question and one feeling word. So say them together. For example, January feels quiet for me, or I want more calm this year. Okay, so you can practice Keluarga Gracia, bisa latihan ya dengan pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang tadi sudah diungkapkan. For example, how does January feel for you right now? So you can answer, January feels quiet for me. For example, like that.
Okay, Keluarga Gracia, it's all about tonight. Before we leave, never stop learning. There is always one more thing to learn. Thank you for joining us. See you next week. God bless you all. Bye.
Bye-bye.